Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Teeps and Crumpets Show. I am your host, Golden Gloves boxing champion and amateur MMA fighter, Visiyah, and I'm here with the man of the hour.
My name is Aidan. I am an ESPN sports analyst. I am also a reporter. I'm very excited to be here because you already know what I'm going to be talking about, how I knocked the crap out of my opponent next fight. Are you excited as I am?
I'm pretty excited. I have a whole list of questions that I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
All right, let me grab my list over here. All right.
Are you promoting right now?
Yo, stop aside, guys.
No.
All right, let me get my real list. All right. It's a lot smaller because
Wait, turn that around.
look, guys, it's me and my girlfriend.
That's not a list.
No, I have my questions right here. All right.
Fine.
Well, this was a nice date. I bet you would like to know what a nice date feels like. First question:
Uh-huh.
how's your love life?
How does this relate to my fight or my upcoming fight?
Just answer.
Hello?
Just answer the fucking question, man.
It's going swimmingly. Very swimmingly.
I bet you do a lot of swimming.
Oh my god.
All right.
Dumbass.
Now tell me.
Uh-huh.
It's I don't know when this interview comes up, but right now it is about 2 weeks away from your fight. How have you been preparing?
I am doing a lot more cardio because I know my cardio is a bit lacking compared to my other fights that I had. I am very confident in my abilities right now. I'm gonna be honest. I've got my muscular endurance back up. I can definitely throw punches and barrages now, so I'm very excited to show that off. I feel that my opponent is underestimating quite a bit, just because of the weight difference a little. Because I have heard some comments, which I will not speak upon, but I have heard some comments
Oh, I will.
about the weight discrepancy. I'm going to knock out my opponent. I will say that with full confidence. Call me Ilya Taporia.
I don't think you're Ilya Taporia, but
Why don't you think I'm Ilya Taporia?
well, actually, you might be taller than him. Never mind. Uh, but you are definitely not heavier than him.
I'm not heavier than Ilya Taporia.
So back to what I was saying.
Okay.
So you mentioned the comments about the weight discrepancy. All right, can you tell us what your weight is looking like right now? I know you have a nasty weight cut.
Yeah. Wait, weight cut?
Yes. All right, tell us how the weight's going.
Weight right now, I weighed in this morning at about 148. I'm actually pretty happy with that. I struggled to gain weight a little bit, so 148 is pretty good with me. Definitely smaller compared to my opponent, but you know what? I think that extra size will slow him down while I will actually thrive. I think I've been able to match, my muscular body right now compared to what it was before. It was a lot flabbier, but you know what? I think we're getting up there. Shoulders looking like boulders. You already know how it is. Why are you looking like that?
Continue.
Yeah, I think my opponent is underestimating me quite a bit. I'm going to show him levels. There are levels to this. I think I am far above his level, as we have seen in multiple instances. Of course, we don't count the humping fight, but we count the first fight that we had, which is very nice. And I think I did very well, and I'm very excited to show it off again.
All right. So you talked about humping. Now I don't know where the footage for that is, but you two have had some training before, and he did end up taking your back, and he did give you a few back shots. So can you tell me
I,
about how you're preparing for this?
I wouldn't describe it as bad shots.
I
I
would.
would. I think you're wrong in that case. I don't know why you're looking at me like that either. I don't think bad shots are the correct word to use. I think it was submission control. He was controlling me for quite some time. I do admit that, but
So he
I
was
don't believe
submitting you. You were
he was
submitting to
not
him.
submitting me. No, I was not submitting to him. No, I was uncomfortably assaulted, and I would like to press charges against him once this fight's
Are you
over.
going to press charges for a fight?
It was assault and sexual harassment. So yes, I will be pressing charges. But you know what? First, I will be knocking him out first. That's what I will be doing.
So you gonna whoop this man's ass, and then you gonna call the cops?
Exactly.
I do have a comment from the internet that I do want to read to you.
Okay.
They said, "Oh nah, Aiden's fighting Rayon. comma, his arm's going to snap before he even gets the arm bar locked in.
I don't know who that person is. I don't know who they are, and I don't care who they are. Listen to me right now. Rayan will do nothing to me. Rayan will snap nothing. Rayan will snap his legs once I put him in a takedown. I would go for a heel hook, but unfortunately our takedowns have to be on standing up.
You could get a
You know,
standing heel hook.
I could get a standing heel hook. You're right. You know, maybe I'll go for that actually. I will be killing Rayan in that octagon or that ring or that venue that we will be fighting in. I want you all to understand that right now. Rayan will not get a finger on me. Rayan will not. Why did you have that look
Keep
again?
going, keep
Anyway,
going.
okay. Rayan will not be humping me. Rayan will not be giving me so-called back shots. Rayan will not be doing any of those things that you mentioned before. I will be knocking him out, or knocking him to the ground, or taking him down, putting him in side control and submissions. I don't know why you're looking at the off to the camera like that. I'm wondering what your laughing expression is trying to signify here.
Nothing, nothing.
Um,
Okay. Next question.
okay. Let's move on. Yes, I would like to move
So
on. I want
something a
yeah.
little off topic from your fight, but your fight is the 15th, and that is the same day as another super fight. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking
I
about JDM versus Islam Makhachev, also in New York.
yeah.
So I want to ask you a few questions about that fight. Firstly, have you met up with Islam during his time in New York? You know, I saw a video of him geeking out in the New York traffic.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
did
it's
see
pretty
that video as
relatable.
well. Honestly, after I saw that car video, I was kind of hesitant on seeing him because I thought he would have road rage. But you know what? I did meet up with him once. He's a very nice dude. Same with Khabib. I love Khabib. I respect Khabib so much. But honestly, and I'll say this right now, I think I want JDM to win, despite meeting up with
Oh,
Islam. I want
oh.
JDM to win.
Is it
I think
because
JDM is awesome.
Islam just landed in New York and he finally, or he's already driving a car before you? You know, you did
No,
recently
that
just get your license. I think Islam has driven in Brooklyn before you have.
I don't believe that's relevant to this conversation.
No, I
Um,
mean, are you salty about that?
um, I wouldn't say I'm salty. I would say congratulations to him. No matter how long ago he got his license. As you all know right now, again, I just got my license. I'm very excited about that. If I do see Islam on the road, unfortunately, if you see me swerve into his car by accident and he can't make the fight, I'll step in and fight JDM. Even though I love JDM, I'll
I
make
don't I
welterweight.
don't know if you could make that weight. I think
I
you'd
think I
have
can
to
make that weight.
bulk a
I think
lot.
I can make it. I'll make the weight. Listen,
Okay. So, is that your official pick? Is that who you want to win or is that who you think is going to win? JDM.
I think I would say I want JDM to win. I think only this because if JDM wins, I believe he would have to move. Islam would have to move back down to lightweight and have to fight Taporia. But I think if he wins at welterweight, it's gonna be. It either could be that Taporia moves up to welterweight and fights Islam at welterweight, which is honestly, I wouldn't say it's a stretch, but considering the fact that he's already moved to lightweight and done that much in that division, I think it's
Five
crazy to
six
see.
welterweight.
Yo, 5'6". Listen, man, DC was a fat heavyweight. DC was 5'10" at heavyweight doing all that.
Hey, I'm 5'10".
Oh,
Don't
well,
group
I didn't
me
say you
in
were
with
fat. I
short
said
people.
DC's pretty big though. Are you trying to fight heavyweight?
I'll do what I want to do, Aidan.
Oh my god.
I already
Anyway.
fought heavyweight one time, alright? I could do it a second time.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah. So I'll say this. I think that if JDM wins the fight, we would see a crazy, crazy change in the division. In the sense of not really division, but more of like MMA in that field. Because when you think about it, Islam losing and then going back down, it could be like a Volt situation. What if not really moving up, but more in the sense of he has one fight trying to move up to lightweight, and then he goes back down and he loses his belt. What if he loses to Poirier directly after? That would be crazy to watch.
I would cry.
You would cry. Why would you cry?
I don't want to see Islam lose twice. It's one of my favorites. All right, so you mentioned a super fight between Ilya and Islam if Ilya loses to JDM. So who do you think wins at lightweight?
You said Ilya lose? No, you mean Islam loses JDM, right?
Yes. All right, who
Yeah.
do you
Okay.
think wins if Islam moves back down to lightweight and has to fight Ilya?
if we really come down to it, and I'll say this based off the statistics, I would say Islam, even up to now. I would say that purely for the fact that you have to think about what Islam has done for that division. Think of the fact that he's beaten Charles' 11 fight streak. He beat Volt's, I think it was 22 fight streak, which is crazy.
And he's
You
about to
gotta
beat
think about.
JDM's 18 fight streak, right?
I wouldn't go that far,
I
but
would.
I wouldn't go that far, but
I would.
you have your own opinion. I believe this. I think that Islam gets it done. I think I wouldn't say we're overestimating Taporia, but I would say we're underestimating Islam in this sense because we are kind of thinking we're kind of on the notion already that we're living in the present, but we haven't looked in the past of what Islam has done for that division.
Bars. The viewers are asking, what do you have to say about being in the Epstein list?
Hold on, that completely threw me off guard. What? Hold on. I am not on the Epstein list. I don't know where this information came from or why I'm being accused of this. I will repeat this one more time. I am not on the Epstein list. Please do not make comments like that. I have a fight coming up. I don't need to worry about this kind of press coming at me right now. Listen, listen. I am not. Understand that. Please.
That sounds like something that someone on the Epstein list
No,
would
it's
say.
not. No, no, no. I am not on the Epstein list. I am not on the Epstein list. I am not on the Epstein list. I am not on that list. I am not on that list.
Okay, if you say so. I believe you.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, how do you think you would fare in a 1v1 with Jeffrey Epstein if he was still alive?
Okay, how much did Jeffrey Epstein weigh?
Let me pull up the stats. It says he was 185 pounds and 6 foot tall. Not too different from your opponent, actually. In measurements, at least.
At least measurements. I think
very different in actual.
Yo, I like how you had to specify actual.
I didn't want that to be misconstrued. But yes, 6 foot, 185. Yeah.
I believe I would do very well beating the crap out of Jeffrey Epstein. I think me and him would be.
You guys go way back?
What?
Oh, sorry. I thought that's what you were gonna say.
That is not what I said. We do not go way back. We if we ever crossed paths, it would be on sight. It would be like a boom boom. It would be a boom. It'd be an uppercut immediately. He would not even see it coming. Okay?
Well, if you guys cross paths, it would be in hell because he's dead.
Well, if he was alive though, if he was alive, I mean, not in present times, in when he was alive. This
like
when I say
10 years ago.
Yeah, sure, 10 years ago, sure.
So you would have came across him in prison.
Let's go even farther.
You would have been 10 years old. I don't think you want to be 10 years old around him.
Let's go to the next question.
Someone in the chat says that they said, "Hello, I used to know this reporter when I was a child. When we first met at a mansion, I was wondering if he remembers me." What were you doing at a mansion with a child?
I'm getting a call. Can you give me like 5 minutes? Just 1 minute.
It's pretty packed up.
Yeah, man, it was nice catching up. Yeah. I'm on an interview right now. I'll call you back. All right, later, man. Bye. Later. All right. Yeah. What was going on again?
Okay, next question. They said, I think this guy was at the Nuremberg trials. All right, next question.
Yeah, let's go to the next question if you can.
All right, so Rayan is known for his grappling background, training Yuri and all. Very unorthodox striking, but very technical grappling with Rayan. How are you prepared to handle his takedown threat?
That's the thing. I would say I'm prepared enough to at least defend his takedowns, but I'm also not going to focus on the takedowns. I know Rayan is a very unorthodox striker. I wouldn't say his grappling is a strong point, but I haven't seen it firsthand. I know that people who I've been training with have definitely seen it firsthand. I would say, in my opinion, I haven't seen it. I'm not going to worry about it. I am doing what I can to at least defend, just in general, when it comes to takedowns. Okay? For me and him, I think it's going to be a striking showcase. Me and him are going to go hand for hand. We're gonna be like Sendo and Ippo from the hit series Hajime no Ippo. We're gonna be trading shots. Um, and I'm very excited for this fight. I can't wait to match my power and honestly go above his power and go for that knockout shot.
So in this metaphor, who's Sendo and who's Ippo?
Um, I'm Ippo because I was the victor twice.
Interesting. All right.
I'm also shorter, so it makes sense too.
Ippo is shorter. That's true, and he's weaker. So if Rayan pulls his patented nipple twist move on you, Nacho Libre style, how are you gonna defend on that?
I can you explain that move one more time for me?
Yes, that's when Rayan goes, even with the boxing gloves on, he feints a takedown, then he goes up, he grabs your nipples and just goes. And Rayan gets very long range of motion. I don't know how, but his arm goes like here, and then it just keeps going. So it does a full 360 with both at once.
I wouldn't say I have a defense for that move, but I would say my indomitable spirit, even if he does do that move on me, I will not tap, I will not give up, and I will make sure he gets off me so I can just piece him up with my punches.
Okay, interesting. Well, hopefully he doesn't rip your nipples off.
Yeah, I'm hoping for that too. I hope that he doesn't do that.
They're saying that you're more like Barf Michi than Ippo.
What? Hold on. First of all, Barf Michi got in shape, so I don't want to hear it. Listen, me and Barf Michi, we are the kings. We might have lost to the main character, but you know what? If it wasn't for plot armor, I think Barf Michi would have schooled Ippo, which means I'm going to school Rayan.
You said you lost to the main character? Are you saying that Rayan's the main character and you already lost?
No, I said before that I was Ippo, but I said if I was in Barf Michi's shoes and Rayan was Ippo, I would escape plot armor and I would beat him.
Okay, interesting. Keep in mind, everyone, that they did literally call Barf Michi fodder in the show. They called him cannon fodder, like verbatim. That's what they called him. So that's a very interesting comparison. I like how you're owning it, Mr. Fodder. Maybe that could be your nickname.
Okay, I don't need to be referred to as Mr. Fodder, by the way.
Speaking of nicknames, Rayan has reported that his nickname for this fight, it was a nickname that was given to him. He didn't choose this name, but he's going to be coming out as the Soldier of Allah. What is your nickname?
Well, I like to take my inspiration from other boxers as well. Okay, so what I'm going to say is that similar to Deontay Wilder, who is the Bronze Bomber, I'm calling myself the Brown Bomber.
Interesting. Why is that what sticks with you?
Well, I think me and Deontay Wilder have many similar feats, especially when it comes to strength. Me and him have that, one punch knockout power. And I also just think, since he was a bronze medalist in the Olympics, I think I could be as well. So, but I'm also just judging off my skin color. So he could have been the Black Bomber, but he called himself the Bronze Bomber. So I'm calling myself the Brown Bomber, which I think is a very intimidating nickname.
I don't think I think he chose bronze because, it's like metal hard. I don't think he chose it because of the color.
I think, well, I'm going with my own interpretation of it. So that's my interpretation, and I think it really suits me pretty well.
I actually have something to show you.
Okay. What you got for me?
This has not been shown to anyone before. But this fight is not without a prize. The winner of this becomes champion.
Ooh.
This is the prize awarded to the winner. The Teeps and Crumpets Unified Combat Championship.
Okay.
Now, you guys are coming in unranked but there will be a number one ranked pound for pound,
Okay.
and it will be the winner of this, and the winner will receive that award.
Interesting.
So does that amp up the stakes at all? How badly do you want to see that on your background?
That really entices me. It just shows how motivated I am for this because I already know that it'll be mine. Like there's no competition when it comes to that. I have no fear when it comes to this, man.
How prepared are you for this fight? Do you have your mouth guard
I
molded?
do have my mouth guard. I have not done said mouth guard, but I do have it with me as of right now.
Do you want to show the people your mouth guard?
Sure, I will show you my mouth guard. My mouth guard is very nice. It's still in the packaging. It is Jolly Rancher flavored. Jolly Rancher flavored watermelon. Damn it.
Are you sponsored?
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Thank you so much, Jolly Rancher, for sponsoring me. I appreciate you so much. I love your candy. Please. Yeah.
Chat, I don't think he's really sponsored. Now, do you want to show the people some shadow boxing?
Some shadow boxing?
Some shadow boxing. You know, I think the people want to see a little bit of what
of course I
do.
will. Let me angle myself a little bit. Let's do this.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Oh, he's kind of crazy. Oh, oh, oh. I think all of these punches are at Rayon's dick height. Oh, oh, oh. This is how it looks when I play Wii Sports and they give you the little, like, the intro shot where you could just wave your hands.
I can't
that's illegal, buddy. You have to sweep him. Show us a takedown.
No.
Oh! That's not legal. Show us a takedown.
Alright, but we got a pillow here. We can inch down a little bit.
Aidan, why is there a few stains on this pillow?
Let's get a different pillow. Well, let's avoid that for now. Let's ignore that. Yeah. So if we go down, we go down.
Oh shit! Oh, I think he did the wrong type of penetration.
Wait, what?
That ain't no damn penetration step.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
This carpet's so hard. Oh.
Mr. Brown Bomber, if that is your real name.
We
only have a little bit left in this interview. So do you want to give any closing words to Rayon about this fight? What message would you send to him?
Rayon, listen to me right now. I hope you're ready, because I really am ready. And I want you to understand that you and I are not on the same level. You are much farther below me. So don't ever compare yourself to me. My fighter, not only will he be 2-0 above your fighter, but I will be 1-0 above you come the 15th.
Oh, you so out of breath. All right, that was great. Everybody, please give a big thank you to the ESPN reporter, the Brown Bomber.
The Brown Bomber!
Aidan.
Thank you.
Sorry. Hold up, Aidan. Your nickname is already a thing.
I can't have two nicknames?
Aidan. The Brown Bomber exists.
Wait, no!
Oh, Aidan. You're a fraud. I'm sorry.
I'm a fraud. No.
Good thing I have my own nickname.
What's your nickname?
You want to know my nickname?
No, I actually don't want to know your nickname anymore.
Shrimp Dick!
Why the fuck did you announce it like that?
That's how Bruce Buffer announced it for my fight.
Oh, God.